This video discusses Arnav Kapoor's invention, AlterEgo, a wearable device developed at MIT that enables users to communicate with technology through their thoughts. You can use it as a telepathic remote control. This device captures neural signals related to specific words thought or heard by the user, processes these signals, and communicates with the internet to retrieve information. Oh shit, now my wife can see my thoughts in the browse history. And it can tell the time. This information is then delivered to the user through vibrations in the skull, perceived similarly to an internal voice, without disrupting normal auditory perception. Yeah, that's where she's going to hit me when her sister comes around. Now I can cheat at a chess match with my cousin with a double chin, but face. The device aims to facilitate seamless human-computer interaction and assist individuals with speech disorders. Arnav Kapoor's AlterEgo device is not just a novel invention, but a glimpse into the future of how humans might interact with machines, blending the boundaries between thought and digital action. In a world where AlterEgo allows us to communicate with machines through mere thought, the possibilities for weird, hilarious misuse are endless. Let's explore some laugh-worthy scenarios where someone might use this groundbreaking technology in ways its inventors probably never anticipated. The ultimate laziness enabler. Imagine someone using AlterEgo to create the ultimate lazy environment. Why bother getting up to get the remote when I can make the TV come to me next thing you know? They're developing a thought-controlled drone to fetch snacks from the kitchen. The drone, however, gets confused between chips and dip, leading to a very messy but innovative aerial delivery system. Prankster's paradise. A prankster might see AlterEgo as the perfect tool for mischief. They set it up to randomly turn lights on and off in the house to spook their partner. Unfortunately, the device is too good at its job, leading to a haunted smart home that's more likely to call for an electrician than an exorcist. Honey, the house is possessed. No, it's just Dave being Dave again. The eternal argument solver. Someone tired of bickering over what to watch on TV could use AlterEgo to settle arguments once and for all. They rig it to read both their and their partner's thoughts, with the TV only playing the show that's thought of most passionately. This backfires when both start thinking intensely about random shows to outwit the other, leading to a bizarre viewing schedule that includes a documentary on snails followed by competitive ice sculpting. The dream job applicant. Why apply for jobs the old-fashioned way when you can use AlterEgo to send your thoughts directly to potential employers? Dear hiring manager, I'm thinking really hard about how much I want this job. Also, did you know penguins have knees? It might not secure the job, but it'll certainly leave an impression. And maybe a restraining order. The mindful chef. A culinary enthusiast decides to use AlterEgo to cook by thought, envisioning the perfect dish in their mind to instruct their smart kitchen. Unfortunately, daydreaming leads to the creation of some very avant-garde meals. Tonight, we're having sushi tacos with a side of chocolate pasta, because I couldn't decide what I was craving. The sports fanatic. Guys. A sports fan uses AlterEgo to change the outcome of live games by willing their team to win. If I think hard enough about a touchdown, maybe it'll happen, they muse, only to find out their mental efforts are better at ordering pizza with every touchdown than influencing the game's outcome. The fitness dodger. Someone figures out how to hack their fitness tracker with AlterEgo to simulate workout thoughts, tricking their device into thinking they're running marathons while binge-watching TV. Look at that, I've run 10 miles today already. Time for another episode, and maybe a nap. These scenarios offer a humorous glimpse into the potential for creative, if not entirely practical, applications of AlterEgo. While the technology promises groundbreaking ways to interact with the digital world, its misuse in these funny examples highlights the human tendency to innovate in the most unexpected and often amusing ways. The ultimate matchmaker. A hopeless romantic decides to use AlterEgo to transmit their feelings directly to their crush, bypassing awkward conversations. Unfortunately, their thoughts are a jumbled mix of Shakespeare quotes, meme references, and the theme song from their favorite cartoon. The result? A bewildering yet endearing expression of affection that leaves their crush confused but thoroughly entertained. Did you just think son of me with a side of SpongeBob? The fantasy football fiasco. A fantasy sports enthusiast uses AlterEgo to manage their team directly through thought, believing their keen instincts will lead to victory. However, their daydreams of victory parades mix with actual strategy, leading to a lineup that includes retired players, fictional characters, and for some reason their next door neighbor. I swear Gandalf at quarterback was a strategic move. Who better to pass the ring down the field? It's a sleepy scholar. A student desperate to catch up on sleep uses AlterEgo to attend virtual classes in their stead, hoping their subconscious can learn calculus while they nap. They wake up with a mind full of bizarre equations and a newfound ability to recite pi to 1,000 places, but no closer to understanding calculus. Turns out my subconscious is more interested in pie recipes than pie. Who knew? The mind-controlled menagerie. An animal lover sets up AlterEgo to communicate with their pets, hoping to usher in an era of interspecies understanding. Instead of profound animal insights, they're bombarded with thoughts of feed me scratch here and why can't I chase the squirrel? Their attempt at deep connections turns into a live feed of their pet's most mundane desires. I was hoping for Doctor. Do little, but I got Mister. Do little, but eat and sleep instead. The DIY disaster. An overconfident dyer uses AlterEgo to control their smart tools, thinking it'll speed up their home renovation. Mid-thought about knocking down a wall, they get distracted by a thought of what's for lunch, leading to a confused drill that starts and stops sporadically. The wall remains, but there's a new abstract art piece in the drywall. On the bright side, we've discovered a new form of art culinary construction confusion. The silent disco DJ. A DJ decides to use AlterEgo to pick up on the crowd's vibes at a silent disco, adjusting the playlist accordingly. What they didn't account for was the crowd's wildly diverse thoughts from play more 80s music. To do you think a duck's quack echoes the resulting playlist is a chaotic mix of genres sprinkled with random duck sounds? Welcome to the most quacktastic set of your life, folks. The Ghostwriter's Gambit. An author with writer's block uses AlterEgo to translate their dreams into their next novel, hoping their subconscious will do the heavy lifting. They wake to find their epic fantasy saga has turned into a bizarre tale of spacefaring llamas led by a protagonist suspiciously resembling their childhood teddy bear. Critics are calling it a groundbreaking blend of science fiction and sheer lunacy. Imagine sending Slack messages or emails to your coworkers just by thinking about them. Thought you could escape my reminder about the deadline by not checking your email, Bob? Think again. Just be careful not to accidentally broadcast your inner monologue about needing a coffee break every 5 minutes. Pet communication. Understanding pets. Ever wished you could understand what your pet is thinking? With AlterEgo's potential evolution, we might get there. Why is my human staring at that flat thing and laughing? Oh, look, a squirrel. Sure, it's not exactly the device's intended use, but who wouldn't want to know if their cat is plotting world domination or just contemplating its next nap? Culinary adventures. Recipe browsing. Forget scrolling through recipes on your phone with flour-covered hands. Now, you can think about what you're in the mood to cook, and voila, the perfect recipe appears. Just hope the device doesn't pick up on your deeper desire to just order pizza instead. I thought about making a quiche, and all I got were ads for the local pizzeria. Is it reading my mind or my stomach? The ultimate remote. The thought-controlled TV. Losing the remote becomes a thing of the past. Want to change the channel? Just think about it. This could revolutionize lazy Sundays, though it might spark a silent battle of wills when your partner wants to watch a drama while you're mentally screaming for sports. In a stunning turn of events, the TV is now stuck on the cooking channel and neutral territory. DIY and home improvement. Project planning. Planning a DIY home improvement project could be as simple as thinking about what you want to achieve. I was thinking about fixing the leaky faucet, and next thing I know, I've got a list of all the tools and parts I need and a tutorial video playing in my head. Too bad it can't prevent me from accidentally flooding the bathroom, though. Fitness and health. Workout motivation. What if AlterEgo could detect when you're thinking about skipping the gym and send motivational thoughts or reminders about your fitness goals? I thought about ditching my workout, and suddenly I'm mentally replaying every motivational quote I've ever heard. I'm either going to become a fitness model or develop an intense relationship with my couch out of spite. By infusing humor into the discussion of AlterEgo's potential applications, we can both entertain and enlighten, showcasing the vast possibilities of this technology in a way that's engaging and relatable. Whether it's enhancing our daily routines, improving communication, or just saving us from minor inconveniences, the future looks bright and amusing with innovations like AlterEgo. Healthcare. Assistive communication devices. Imagine a patient with the ability to communicate through thought alone. Now, consider the implications for a husband who thought he mastered the silent treatment, only to find his wife asking why he's mentally Googling how to get out of doing the dishes again. Accessibility. Enhanced accessibility. AlterEgo could offer individuals a hands-free way to control their environment. Honey, did you turn off the lights could soon be a thing of the past as thinking it makes it so, but beware, this might also mean your wife knows you're thinking about changing the channel during her favorite show. Virtual and augmented reality. Immersive control. With AlterEgo, diving into a VR game means your thoughts control your actions. Just make sure you're thinking about the game and not accidentally ordering flowers because you forgot your anniversary. Again, security, secure authentication. Using thought patterns as a security measure sounds foolproof. Unless your spouse knows you so well, she can guess your ultra-secure thought password is probably the name of your first pet. Education and training. Learning enhancements. This could revolutionize learning, especially if you're trying to pick up a new language to surprise your wife. Just think about the phrases you need in Voila. Just remember, thoughts like "I wish this was as easy as ordering pizza" might not translate as intended. Consumer electronics. Smart home integration. Controlling your smart home with just a thought? Incredible. But remember, if you and your wife are both connected, you might find your thermostat wars escalating to a whole new level of mind games. Emergency services. Silent communication. For those moments when silent communication is key, like trying to signal that it's time to leave a party without saying a word, now thanks to AlterEgo, a thought might be all it takes. Just hope your partner is thinking the same thing, or you might be silently debating about who's doing the dishes for the rest of the evening. As we've journeyed through the whimsical and imaginative misuse of AlterEgo, it's clear that the fusion of cutting-edge technology with the quirky corners of the human mind can lead to some truly unforgettable scenarios. From thought-controlled culinary disasters to silent discos commandeered by ducks, the possibilities are as endless as they are hilarious. These playful explorations serve as a lighthearted reminder that no matter how advanced our technologies become, the human propensity for creativity, humor, and a touch of absurdity will always find a way to shine through. Technology like AlterEgo promises to revolutionize our interaction with the digital world, but it's the unexpected, imaginative applications that truly showcase our human spirit. So as we stand on the brink of this new era of thought communication, let's embrace the laughter, the surprises, and the sheer joy of imagining the what-ifs. After all, it's in these moments of whimsy that innovation truly finds its heart. Here's to the future. May it be filled with as much laughter as it is with breakthroughs.